What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
So how was your week?
The week was good. It was busy, as you know, but it was good. It's cooler. It's definitely cooler in the mornings.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
There's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? I get up around 5:15 in the morning, and I'm out the door before 6. So it's a difference.
So before we hop into our weekly
Topic.
I always have something to talk about before we get into it anyway, but so he came home, told me about something that happened to him when he was leaving work because he was in such a hurry.
It was the morning.
Oh no, when he was going to work, he's always in such a hurry in the morning when he leaves here and when he's coming home. He's like one of those people, he needs to get where he's going quick.
From New York.
Being a New Yorker, he could be rude too. Somebody's going to punch you in the face.
Listen, it hasn't happened yet, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet. My rough around the edges is how I got to be where I am. So all right, let me tell the story. So this is what happened. I got to the city a little earlier than usual.
Uh-huh.
So I passed through Times Square, where I think that's Good Morning America.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do their morning
and usually
concerts.
Well, the TV show.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yes, I guess so.
Yeah,
yes.
they're doing the shows.
So usually there's people there in the morning and they're getting ready. You know, I'm from Texas and wherever else they're from and
with
stuff.
all the signs and everything.
Right.
Okay.
This time nobody was there because it was really early. But as I turned the corner, there was a crowd, which I know it's the stage door, and I didn't think anything of it. So there's a crowd.
He's being a typical New Yorker, just walking.
So
and not
I'm gonna
minding
pretend
his business.
this is the walkway. There's a crowd here. Actually, they had signs, but I didn't see it.
You weren't paying attention to signs. You were in your head.
Right. So a guy was. Sorry, God. There was a guy there as I walked through, and gave me the nod, and I nodded like I thought it was like a typical "Hey, good morning," you know.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking through, at the corner of my eye, because I got situational awareness, there was
another guy.
No, a black Cadillac.
Okay.
And the door opened, and it looked like somebody was about to get out, but I'm walking. So I gave the look as a New Yorker, like,
I'm walking here.
I guess, yeah. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
You know? And there was like a slight pause. And then I kept on going. And the two officers on the other side looked at me. And then as I passed them and the other crowd on the other side.
You turn around and you look back.
I see signs, NKTOB. I look back. The guy's getting out. He's taking
look like, dude.
Well, yeah, the security guard, I guess his security guard that was getting him out of the car, looked at me, looked at the cops. I think everybody realized, hey.
You were not part of the entourage.
I was not part of the entourage. How did he walk through and nobody said anything?
You could have ended up going up on stage and they would not even notice.
I'd have been part of New Kids on the Block. Your sister Edith would have been happy. Jerry's in New Kids on the Block? No. Listen, they should have stopped me. That guy should have stopped me. He said, hey, can you walk around? I would have walked around. He did it. He gave me the nods.
It was In Sync or No Kids on the Block?
I think it was NKTOB. I think that's the sign I saw and other signs.
So you saw Joy. It was Joy Fatone.
I guess so. Yeah, he had the black hair for that.
The beard.
Yes, and he was going posing, and he got his moments. I didn't interrupt the whole thing.
Typical New Yorker. He didn't even notice that he was just interrupting the flow of the celebrity
I really did
getting
not.
out of the Cadillac to make his grand entrance.
His grand entrance. I guess it was
and
the first
here you go,
one.
Jerry interrupting his grand entrance.
I did. I looked at the guy like, "Fuck you doing?"
Typical New Yorker.
I'm walking here. You know,
somebody's gonna hit you.
That was the look. I'm like, really? I'm walking here and stuff. And there was like this pause.
I constantly tell him one day he's gonna have his New York attitude in the wrong spot, and they're gonna hit him.
But you know what the funny part is? Once that happened, I started to I'm like,
you put it all together.
Yeah, because the officers did a double take as I passed them, and everything slowed down. You just kind of realize, this guy is here for the morning show.
Joe Fatone gave you the look like dude.
He probably did.
Like you interrupted my
stupid New Yorker. Typical.
See,
but I had to tell
you can't make it up. Listen, I'm like looking at him like, are you kidding me?
But these are the stories, and I've told him many stories, and usually there's other people, and they'll go, yeah, yeah. Even Chuck, as short as he got arrested, so he realized this is Jerry.
I know.
I was with Jerry the other day, and
yeah, he was like, you can't make this up. So let's get into our topic, and today's topic is...
I don't even know what the name of this topic is, but I'm going to say it's the seasonal change of a Latina.
The seasonal change of Latina.
That's
I
very long.
guess we are complicated creatures as Latinas, huh? Seasonal change of Latinas.
Well, listen, we went into fall mode, right? Because I had to push somebody. And what you don't understand is Latinas will get into this seasonal change. And so first of all, when we first started living together, I would come home and I would look and I would go, you moved the living room around. And she would be like, yeah. Okay. And I took it as, okay.
I don't do that anymore.
But she would do this like 2 or 3 times a year. She would do it again. I go, why?
Okay, that was my mom rubbing off on me.
So
my
that was her
did
mom.
That.
So then became
I don't do that here because I don't want to scratch my floors.
No, most homes don't really do that.
I know.
Okay, that's a Latin family.
Apartment dwellers do
not
that.
my mom did not do that. I think it's
your mom was Americanized.
So Latin apartment dwellers want to move the furniture.
Yes, they get tired of seeing things the same way.
Okay.
They want to freshen it up.
Okay.
We want to change curtains. We want to change pillows.
Yeah.
We want to change carpets. We want to paint the walls. We want to change it up. We want to make it look different. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I
got it to change though. That was probably one of the few things.
No, he didn't. Not all the way. He'll still come home occasionally, and the room would be a different color. I'll just go buy paint.
Yes.
And I'll paint.
Yeah, but that's what most American families do. They just paint.
Okay.
Or maybe they'll buy something after.
Latinas like to move furniture.
So anyway,
that's what makes us strong.
As that working out a lot. As we went into the other apartment, then some of the cleaning phase started. But when we moved here to the home, I remember one year I came home and the music was full blasted. Either it was freestyle, salsa, whatever.
But I used to do it in the city too.
You did, but here it came into full glory.
Oh, here it goes into full glory because I would do it in the backyard. I would blast it. They could hear our music down the block.
Yeah.
And hear it echoing on the other block.
So when I say seasonal change, they do their traditional cleaning.
Yes.
And then it's like, okay, the holidays are coming.
It's full blown. Tear the house apart.
Tear the house apart. You know, there's buckets, there's the Swiffer, there's the bathrooms open.
There's curtains are coming down.
Comet is sitting on the counter to be ready to sterilize the Clorox wipes. It's a whole sanitized, full. Now the seasons are coming. Yes. Now all this stuff
that happens only like twice a year.
Twice a year, twice a year. When you're coming out of the winter.
Right after the holidays, when it's
and
just
then
full
when you're going
put everything away.
Yeah, and then So what I know you're upset is because it's been raining, so you haven't been able to put no scarecrow
up. I know it's like he's like almost 2 weeks behind.
2 weeks behind.
Because we've been busy.
Yes.
We had our block party and we've been partying and running around and doing things. And of course our youngest, he went to his first homecoming dance last week. I was such a proud mom. He looked so cute.
He did.
Let me not say cute. He looked like
handsome.
He looked handsome.
He looks handsome.
He looked like a
teenager.
A teenager. Yeah. Listen, this is emotional for me because this is my last baby.
It is. That's it. We didn't have one every 10 years. We stopped.
Getting him ready for his dance.
You saw when his friends go, "Hey, you're leaving me hanging." And
it was really cool. I didn't hover. I didn't. I gave him his space. It was kind of cool seeing him in his glory, hanging out with his friends, because he doesn't bring friends home. Not because we're embarrassing, but because he keeps his school life.
He keeps
separate from home life.
Yeah, work life, home life, school life.
Yeah,
home life.
Which is pretty cool to see him like that. So back to our topic.
So last weekend you were in your full glory. You were.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my stuff done.
You gotta understand, when a Latina does this seasonal cleaning, it's a show.
It's a show.
They're dancing.
So you've been spying on the ring cam?
Well, first of all, I always know something's going on because the ring is picking up a lot of movement, so it just keeps on going off and off and off. So yes, I already looked and I'm like, oh, she's doing the seasonal cleaning. And if I hit the mic, you can hear, I think it was Salsa playing.
Yes.
And when I came home, it was Freestyle. So it's a show.
It's a whole day event.
It's a whole day event.
It's a whole day event. Workout.
Dancing, it's a workout. Everything has been spotless. I got to warn the boys, like, hey, do your best to keep it clean for at least a couple of weeks. Even your rooms, because she'll go in there and go, hey, clean. So when I do it,
no,
just leave them alone. When it's her season, hey, she's like that. Hey, pass. Hey, you. Why are the Transformers still out? You don't even play with them more. Just put them away. Let's go. Hey. You know? And then I go upstairs and I know it's going to be bad. Hey, socks again. Jesus Christ. Socks. Hey, you haven't got through that pile of mail? I'm like, I have. It's the junk mail. Okay. Hey.
Would you rather me be a slob and not tell you to keep?
No, I know. It's just that day.
That happens for a few weeks. So when I'm like,
yeah, it does. I was gonna say that. So you got the full cleaning, and then for the next couple of weeks, it's the upkeep of hey.
Oh wait, we got a cricket in here.
I don't know if you heard that. We had a pause.
He must have came in with all this crazy rain and weather we've been getting.
Yeah, that was a pause. I don't know. Hopefully you heard it. But what we stopped for was a cricket. It's a little. Yeah, see. Some people at the time. Stories are real life situations and.
So yeah, back to the Latina thing. Listen.
Go ahead.
We're raised that way. It is drilled into our head. There he goes again.
I guess we're making noise.
He's back here somewhere.
He's like, shut up.
So we're drilled as young girls to get up and clean. Some Latin moms do it on the weekend. I used to be that weekend Sunday mom.
I met you the first day I came to your house. You were cleaning.
I was cleaning.
She was up on the wall like this.
I was putting
higher wall
to wall curtains.
And they're not curtains. They're drapes. I didn't even know what drapes were. I think it was like, why are they so heavy?
They're drapes. My mom had wall to wall drapes. Yes.
And they were kept in these before people kept things in containers, my mom
kept them in containers.
Containers. She was the container. She should have gone global. She could have been making.
Yeah, she had it color coordinated.
She had it color coordinated. There was no such thing.
There were tubs, big Tupperware tubs.
Before you know how Home Depot comes after the holidays, you see all the tubs.
Yeah, no,
my
mom.
Give everybody, go ahead and go get organized. She was doing it already in the 90s.
Yeah, you would go in the closet and she had. The only thing she didn't do was label them. No. So every time she went to change colors in the house, and I mean, my mom would change. I don't do this as much as I used to. I used to do the same thing because you inherit your mom's traits. Yeah. So in one container it would be drapes for every room in the house.
Yes.
In one color, even shower curtains, doilies, anything that was in that color went in that bin.
You understand? It was an experience for me because we started to multiply these crates in my house, in our apartment. It's small.
I implemented because I learned from my mom.
And they're not curtains; they're heavy drapes. They're
I didn't do drapes. Satin. I didn't really do the drapes.
But you had some. You had some satin drapes.
Yes.
The green, the red for the holidays, and it would have
it's
for Christmas. They would have at least
thing.
2. Yeah, it was. It is.
I was shocked when I went to his mom's house and it wasn't like that. His mom, the same curtains stayed up all year round. She only took them down once in a while.
She probably went back.
Put them right back up.
She probably went back to the Bronx. Jerry's family is so Americanized. They don't even change the curtains. They just put a tree up. Who does that? A lot of people did. The tree is a centerpiece. It makes the apartment.
Being married to a Latina is an experience.
There's no doubt about it.
Okay. We cook. And it's a show. We clean, and it's a show.
Yeah. Especially if they're cooking one of their favorite dishes. It's got to be in Spanish music, and they're there, and it's a show.
The music is in our DNA. Yeah. When we cook, we want the music blasting. Yeah. When we clean, not only does it have to be blasting, it has to be like power ballads and salsa, or
to give you that energy. To give you the energy, because when you have a house. I mean, again, our house is not big, but when you compare it to where we were in an apartment, it's a raised cake.
You gotta have the energy to clean it. Yeah. So, you guys make fun of the way that Latinos clean and stuff.
Nobody. It's just.
I see it all over social media. they make fun of us how we clean with our freestyle music or our salsa music or reggaeton, and we're in between dancing. Yes, it takes us longer to clean because we stop to sing, we stop to dance. But you know what? It's all part of the process because at the end of the day,
it's amazing.
Right.
It's amazing. It smells. It's not like it smells like a sanitary ward. It smells just of cleanliness.
It's just clean.
It's just clean.
Yeah.
And then, if there's candles, the candles are already lit, so you smell the clean.
And if she did both at the same time, if she was cleaning and cooking at the same time.
Yeah,
He's come home and he'll be shocked. Yeah. He'll be like, I don't know how you did it. He goes, the food is amazing.
Because then what I gotta do, I gotta do this. Okay. Let me see how much I have. Because I have to take her out for a full spa. Right, remove money from this account to that account. Okay.
You're so wrong.
All right. How much was that last year? All right. Oh, shoot, that's right. I got a tip.
So now I get. You know what? I'm gonna put a tip chart out for when I do those.
And there you go. I'm like, here you go. Go do your hair, your nails, and do everything else and stuff like that. You deserve it. But no, it is an experience. It was something I was not brought up.
You were not brought up that way.
I was brought up a lot of different ways. It seems like it after doing this podcast so long.
It's an experience, and you know what? When you're a kid and your mom is waking you up to do that.
I would love to interview, like, we know neighbors now down the block, and they've been together for at least 7 to 8 years.
Yes.
And, she's Latina, and
yes.
he's Caucasian and stuff like that. And when we showed him the backyard, I said, that's over there. We kind of hang out, we play dominoes, and he was like, yeah, her family plays a lot of dominoes. I said, they all do. Even I didn't play as much as, until I met your family, and then I got into it more.
It's competitive. Actually, no, your family did. They just had a rule, which we broke.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into that another time.
Yeah, that's another time.
We're going to have a domino topic one day. The challenges and the fights that can break out.
Oh, that's absolutely.
So we'll get into that one day.
So, I here's the other thing. Now, what was weird is also, I could say, is I grew up with more traditional Latin people. But I never walked into the moment where there probably happening.
And doing all that stuff like that. No.
Because typically Latin apartments are very clean anyway.
Yeah. For the holidays, because him and I met during the holidays, he met me, I was cleaning. But the following year, when we were already together, and I'm like telling him, okay, I gotta go buy curtains for our apartment. And he was like, just go buy. I'm like, no. I need money. And he was like, what did you just buy curtains? I said, no, I'm not just buying curtains. I'm buying everything to coordinate. And even my mom's, even her Christmas tree used to coordinate the house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If she put red curtains up on the windows, all the ornaments on the tree were red. If she put gold or yellow curtains up, all the ornaments were gold. I don't do that.
No, you don't
do that.
Well, first of all, we don't really. I think you change the curtains in the season.
Every season, I just put them red.
Yeah,
just
so there you go.
Everything goes red in the house.
But otherwise, the tree will coordinate with it.
Not really,
but not so much. But it will. I mean, there's it doesn't look out of place.
No, he's like, you always make everything coordinate.
Yeah, yes. She does.
You can thank my mama for that.
Yeah. Listen,
and my sisters are the same.
Like
way.
I said, this is it. I knew last weekend when I came home I stepped out it was Sunday, right? And I stepped out and I came back and I was like, because you didn't say you were going to go into cleaning mode.
No.
And I came in and I'm like, I heard the music and I'm like, it's kind of like, sounds like cleaning mode. And I was like, she is finally in the season.
I was
and
in
stuff
cleaning
like
mode.
So I actually was expecting maybe this to be a little bit more on the Halloween side, but I guess maybe next week.
You pushing it.
We're just going to leave it?
No, it's just all fall in the house. Halloween is only outside
I know, but what
the
about
house.
a little stage right here? We're not going to have a little Halloween?
You should be glad you got this.
Man, if I see some talk show out there with Halloween mode, we go on Halloween mode. We're going to have a big giant skeleton and thunder and clouds and lightning. I don't know how it's going to happen, but...
All right, dude, whatever.
No, but now I know. Now she's in that fall. Now I know... So this is Saturday night. We were the trees are already changing.
Yes, we saw that
while we were driving. We know full peak is about a week, 2 weeks away.
It's just the rain just makes
it the rain is we went out to Tim Barn. I don't know if anybody goes to Tim Barn Brewery.
We had so much fun.
It was...
What was the band that was there?
Georgia 5 was there.
Georgia 5.
Great 80s band. So if you're a Gen Xer...
Wait, so I got to talk about this beer I tried. 2 beers I tried. I don't remember the name of
Let me finish. One. It was... You're really excited about these beers now.
I'm not a beer drinker.
I know. So anyway, it was Tim Barn... Georgia 5, and it was the kickoff to Oktoberfest. I was excited. I had a brat. Okay.
Ugh. It was gross.
You were eyeing it.
I was not eyeing it. I was giving it the evil eye. I was like, oh, that stuff's gross.
I want some of that German food.
Ew.
Anyway, it was a great night. It did rain,
the band
though,
was amazing. I wish if it hadn't rained,
we'd have been outside.
We would have been outside in there.
It's a great brewery up there. I think
that's Chester.
Chester, right? Or the edge of Warwick.
Yeah.
Indoors, outdoors, you can't complain. They make a lot of
now
great
I'm going to
beers.
take the beer.
Now let's go. So I'm not a beer person. Right. It has to be a light beer. It has to be in that whole, again, Coors Light, but like a Pilsner style, very blonde.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Even
it.
our girlfriend that went with us yesterday, Kelly, she was like, she tried it because she's not a beer drinker
So
either.
we went there about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And you tried, what was that first beer?
Melted gelato.
Now, I'm not a fan of these beers. I've tried them.
Oh my God, it was so good.
This is the first
They're
time.
girly beers. That's
The
what it
first
is.
time I saw her go, hey, let me get a 4-pack to go.
Yeah. I shared it though.
You did.
I
You
shared
did.
it at the block party.
You did. And then when we went, this time you had the peanut butter and jelly
The
one.
peanut butter and jelly slushy, they called it.
That was good, but not.
It was good. Listen, when I tell you, if you close your eyes, it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know how they do that. It was really good. But then the other one, I don't even remember the name of it because I saw somebody ordering it. And it looked really good, so I was like, "Can I try that?" That's the cool thing there. They give you these little samples,
Right, so they're
try
called
it.
pours. You know, some places do flights, some places do small pours. Theirs are pretty good.
They do a half of a small pour for you to try it.
Oh yes, yeah. If you want to try it, yeah, they'll let you try it absolutely.
Yeah.
And then they got these small pours. Think of it as a flight, maybe a little bit more. And I think they're all the same price. If
They're
not,
like
maybe
I think $9. That small pour.
no. It's I think 4 to 6. I don't think 9. It depends. I mean, it varies, of course, depending on the type of beer. If it's
That
a stout.
second one, it tasted. There goes our buddy again.
Yeah.
The second one tasted like a mimosa.
You were excited. You know what? Did you forget to grab a 4-pack?
I know. I tried to behave myself because then we came home yesterday because I work out so much and I guess my stomach is like so. I felt so bloated and
yeah.
I felt sluggish, and I only had 3. I had 2 of the peanut butter and jelly.
Well,
and I had
the
one
peanut
of
butter
the
first one, you
mimosa,
had the small pour.
and then I had
Then you had a
pour.
full pint.
Yeah, and
Or
then
however you pour it.
and then the other one that tasted like a mimosa, I had a full pour.
A full pour.
So I really don't drink like that anymore.
And then you
I
had
only
the
drink
burger,
wine.
but you didn't eat all the bread. So, we ate food
Yeah.
there. And the interesting was, when you go up
And
there
everything was delicious.
Oh, everything was up. They really,
When
really...
I say all their food is bar
Yeah.
food, but it's made fresh. Like they have a brick oven or whatever, pizza oven in the back.
Yes.
Their pizzas come out. It's thin crust.
Yeah.
And they come out piping.
It
Like
just
you gotta let
sometimes...
it sit.
Yeah, sometimes I think, depending on the cheese, it gets a little salty for me.
Depending which pizza you order.
Yeah, but otherwise, the
Because
food
you
is...
like their olive. They have an olive.
A Mediterranean, yes.
Yeah, which is great. It's just salty.
Yes.
Like gritty salty.
Yeah.
But everything we ordered yesterday, even the fried pickles, were fresh.
Yeah.
Everything was fresh. People were like,
No, I honestly say the beers are good at Tim Barn. This is not an ad. We're not being paid.
we're not being paid.
But, we just
Don't
came into the
forget to tag
topic.
them doing this, though.
Sure,
you
sure.
know.
But it was good. Now, the only thing, when you go up there so many times during the spring and summer, when you leave, it's daylight.
But now since it's fall, it's
Yeah.
dark. And I mean, not dark. It's pitch black.
Right, because it's pretty far
There's no lights.
remote.
There's no street lights.
Like I said, everybody that I take to these breweries, and we had some
Oh,
friends
yesterday, that one with us, we took them out to the...
You took them out to the back,
yeah,
right? Hold on, because we had to hold on to the table. People were eyeing tables, so
It was that crowded. So
Yeah.
we went to the outdoor area.
they went. I sat and watched the table.
And they were in shock. They were like, wow. First of all, he was like, wow, this place is cool. Then he looks at me, he goes, how does he find these places? Because this is like in the middle of nowhere. And it's tucked away. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Especially when you drive home.
Yeah.
Then you really.
I was like, I don't know how he finds these places, but it's a really cool place to go to.
Yeah. Now, everybody that go, first of all, I think I've said this before. I'll say it's a 20, 30-minute drive. It's not. It's a 45-minute drive. But, driving
It's a nice
it's
drive.
a nice drive.
Yes.
It is.
And for those who go up that way, you have that creamery up there too.
You have an ice cream creamery up there, which if you park there, it's called
Amazing view.
Bellevue? No,
Belleville.
Belleville? Maybe
Yeah.
Belleville? I'll look it up and
Belleville
tag
Creamery.
it. The view overlooking, I guess that's Warwick
It's like a
Valley.
valley.
It's just unbelievable.
If you're a photographer,
Spring,
you want to go there and
summer,
take photos.
fall,
Yeah.
winter. It's an absolute. You know what? I should take Caesar that cricket. We should take photos of it and post it.
It really
But
you know, every time we drive past it, I'm already so full from whatever brewery or cidery we've gone
we've done
to.
it once in a while. We'll stop and get
I
ice
can't
cream.
have
But
ice cream.
It's because they give you a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the only light you see. And then you make a turn and you're going back
And
into
it's
this
just dark.
darkness.
Yeah.
Because all the homes are kind of tucked in.
Tucked in.
And
Yeah.
so you really get back into more of a suburban
main-
area,
yeah.
rural suburban maybe, that some of the homes are closer. But
Yes.
I don't know. I find these places, I've said it all the time, they're great. Everybody likes the drives.
Yeah,
I think
she texted me today. She was like, tell Jerry that place was amazing. We got to take the kids there.
Yeah.
Because there people bring their kids there too.
Yeah.
That place is so big.
Yeah.
And it's very impressive. Like,
Oh, it is.
It's
That
nice.
one, Dubco's smaller, but it is big. And people, hang out. And they got like a little pond in Dubco Brewery. And that's another brewery. Tin Barn is massive.
Yeah.
It was a really well-designed.
It's been there 4 years now.
It's got to be 4 years. I started going to those when they just opened up.
Yeah, I
And
it's a pretty cool place. So
I met a work friend of mine there.
I know.
He was
runs into people everywhere.
Everywhere. I'm like,
and we did run into the girl from Blue Arrow also.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know if you ever watched Plastic Man.
No.
There was a cartoon, Plastic Man.
No, I'm a girl. I don't watch
His sidekick was a Hawaiian dude, and everywhere he went, he recognized somebody. And there was an episode he got turned into a refrigerator. I don't remember the whole details. And he's like in a truck with, hey, he recognized the other refrigerator. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know. You say I run into people all the time.
You
so,
do.
Or that, or I block people from getting into their stage, and I'm like, hey, I'm walking here.
You have a problem.
I have a problem.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, so this is really about. She is now in the season of the holidays. The full cleaning has happened.
Decorate outside.
Now she's got to decorate outside, which the rain is not helping.
No.
And
one of my sisters wants to come up and help me decorate, but I'm not Edith.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not. I don't want to wait till the weekend. And with her nursing schedule, it's hard.
You got to check.
She already messaged me because she came and helped me last year for the first time, and she was like, "This is so cool." Because I make it like a whole day event. See? I put on Halloween music outside.
We do
have, and I have my
playlist.
speakers.
Yes.
I bring them outside while I'm decorating. I'm playing Halloween music or like
eerie music. But we have a playlist of Halloween.
Yes. So
some of it's the songs, some of it's the sound effects, some of it's the sound scores of Freddy and Nightmare.
Like last year, my nieces were here helping, and they had me playing. Was it Rodrigo? What's her name?
Oh, I know her song.
They just had me playing all her music while we were decorating, which was cute. I love having my nieces because they're the youngest ones that I have, and they just made it even more fun.
I mean, you have to check her schedule. Maybe she's off on a weekday.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe
but it's time. That's it.
He actually told me I should record myself. I should put the
I said it. Yeah,
the tripod
just put the
outside
tripod and record the thing, and I'll edit
catch
it.
a couple.
Skits
of me putting up all the crazy decorations.
Yeah. The good part is the lights. The Govee lights. I say it, and I'll say it again.
Oh my gosh.
We were at the block party. People were saying.
Yeah,
but they got some awesome lights in their house.
Yes, they do. Yes, they did say that.
All right, so
are you done?
I think so. We got.
Are you done complimenting my cleaning skills?
You know what's funny? I see some people's podcasts. They're up to an hour, and I mean we could do that. I just don't know if I can. People are gonna sit for an hour.
No.
Yeah, it's
I'd
too
rather
long.
keep it short.
We try to keep 15 minutes. Sometimes once in a while it does push up to the 30 minutes, and that's when we like to close it out. But again, she is in the season. There was a lot of fireworks in my head, celebration. Like, she's there.
I'm finally there.
It was, I'll bring up one thing. She told me the other day, our older son, comes and he goes, he passes through the bedroom to the kitchen.
His airwick problem is kind of like trickling onto the boys.
Yeah, so the older one was like, at first you didn't, because you're already, you're so used to the scent.
I've acclimated to it already.
Yes.
I didn't think about it. My son comes into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he had just cleaned his room. Bless his heart.
Like I said,
yes, I'm throwing you under the bus, Jeremy.
The season. Hey.
So he had just finished cleaning his room, and he comes in, he goes, "What is that smell?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "It smells like vanilla, I think. Whatever it is, it smells really good. I want it for my room." So I was like, "Oh, that's that Glade thing your dad bought." He goes, "Glade thing?" So I take it from the side table in the living room, and I show him. He goes, "That's where the smell's coming from?" He grabs it. He goes, "Yeah, this is the smell. This is it. I was wondering for days."
Hey, let me tell you something.
So I told him, you get him.
He wants a Glade?
He wants a...
It's like her problem when it was clean. He wants a Glade.
He wants something that has that smell in it. So I told him, I'll tell
I
you
don't
that.
know if this should be right, wrong. I don't, it doesn't matter.
I told him you'll get him a candle that smells like that so he can put it in his room. Or one of those. I actually prefer for you to get him one of those for his room. For his room.
No, I'm pointing over there because we all know what's over there. I have Bonfire Airwick. It's supposed to give you that bonfire smell, so I think that's really nice. That's going to be I'm pretty sure it's similar. You know why? Because
It's so weird.
It's that fallsy. What's that? Is that fall comfy? Fall
Cozy.
cozy. You know, it's the cozy fall feel.
Yeah, issues.
You're there. You just did a whole season of clean. You know you're there. You're about to. You're about to switch over to some flannel.
Oh wait.
Sweater weather. High boots.
I know. My friend had her high boots on yesterday. She
See?
was like, "I'm getting into it." I'm like, oh.
They were like this. You know fall's here.
You know,
Like the
I know.
females are dressing up like Han Solo with the vest, the long black jeans and the high boots, and they're all like this. What's going on, smuggler? 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 How fast you
I'm
did
not
that
at
run?
that point yet. I'm
You
not
get the
at
Han
that
Solo
point
look.
yet. I'll get there soon. I haven't bought out any boots yet.
If those any know,
Not even my ankle boots. None of them. I haven't.
There was this one year where a lot of females had that whole look. That's what it was, and
Yeah.
everybody in the Star Wars community was like, they look like Han Solo. They had like the brown vest or the black
Actually,
vest.
brown is the color this year.
You see?
Brown and
Well, he has
cherry.
a black vest. He has a black vest.
But they're saying brown, dark brown, and like burgundy cherry. Those are the
Burgundy
colors
cherry?
for this season, people. Which I'll be going shopping this week to get some of my brown and burgundy
There you go.
colors.
Yeah.
So we've
right.
taken up enough of your
Absolutely,
time, guys.
absolutely. So if you are
Married to a Latina and she cleans
she cleans like this, you're happy, and she probably did her seasonal cleaning. That means she is in the season of fall, Halloween, and it's happening. It's like it takes them. The stores blow up around July and August. It takes them like end of September to say, all right. Which we talked about before. That was never like that in the 80s. So
No,
But-
I'm.
now the stores want to throw it out there. It puts people, I think, also at a better mindset.
I guess so.
I wonder if there's actually a lower crime. Well, I don't know. There could be balance because
Holly
depending on
Jolly. I don't know.
if you're in the city, there's more pickpocketing probably. So, but I wonder if there's someone. I'm pretty sure people do statistics on
I
this.
don't know.
Like, are people more cheerier in the holidays? Less crime, or forget about the crime
I
part,
think
but
it
people
depends where you
are
live.
more cheery.
I think it depends where you live.
It depends on the town. Like we don't have really.
I said it depends.
Yeah,
where
we
you
don't have like a
live.
main street that
No.
gives it that look.
No.
Not like Ridgefield Park, Ridgewood.
All right, guys. So
All right, anyway, we're out of here. We got to go.
have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and give us your opinions.
That's right.
So we out of here.
Later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.